The nearly $2 trillion American Rescue Plan that President Biden signed today includes a lot of help for a lot of people.
For example, there are billions of dollars in rental assistance to help tenants and landlords. But as LEX 18's Mike Valenti reports, housing advocates worry it doesn't go far enough. As he continues our big story in coverage.
The investment in housing assistance mirrors that of what was passed last December in the second round of COVID relief. The rescue plan includes more than $20 billion for emergency rental assistance, $5 billion in housing vouchers, and $10 billion for homeowner assistance. Funds that will certainly help, says Whitney Reynolds with the Homeless and Housing Coalition of Kentucky. But she does not want to gloss over what the legislation is lacking.
We're still a little bit uneasy because the eviction moratorium has not been extended past the end of this month.
The CDC eviction moratorium, which was implemented last September and extended under the last COVID relief bill, prohibits landlords from kicking out tenants for non-payment. It expires at the end of March.
I've been trying to work out some type of payment plan with them. I've been trying to at least pay the current month's rent, so I'm not continuing to accrue late fees.
But they say it's either the whole balance or we kick you out.
Correct.
30-year-old Jessie Tingles says her landlord in Lexington has been placing eviction notices on her door for months. She has 3 autoimmune disorders, and after losing her job at the beginning of the pandemic, she struggled to find full-time work that she can do while staying safe. Next week, her landlord is taking her to court.
I'm really nervous about it, especially because of that ruling over the CDC moratorium.
She's talking about a federal judge's ruling this week that the CDC overstepped its authority in issuing a moratorium, the second such ruling issued by a federal judge in 2 weeks.
My next option, I guess, is living in my car.
But even before the ruling, tenants were already in jeopardy of being evicted, despite what the moratorium states. Reynolds says landlords have found loopholes.
It's an intimidation technique where landlords are hoping and trying to intimidate folks by serving them eviction papers and hoping they maybe don't show up to court.
So the loophole in this case, I guess, would be failure to show up in court.
Sure, yeah. So
Reynolds says Tingle's story is not unique, and it's in part why housing advocates are calling for a stronger, uniform ban that protects all tenants. That's one thing the American Rescue Plan does not do. In Lexington, Mike Valenti, LEX 18 News.